It's a dubia roach breeding colony project. This is how I set them up and what I feed them. Basically what's best for the cockroach, and then gives the nutrients from the cockroach to the lizard or whatever you're feeding it to. This goes for basically everything you feed your cockroach into the lizard, and so on and so forth. So I'll start off with a lid. The lid of a storage box, obviously make sure it clips on. It always has to clip on because you don't want any cockroach getting out. Depending on where you live, sometimes it's not ideal for them to breed and live. They need quite hot temperatures. What I done was took the top of the lid, I cut a wee square section out, just metal caging or anything with metal holes, obviously, so none of the dubias can get out. Went around it with glue, and then let it set, because if you don't let it set and you put it onto the thing, glue can get onto cockroaches. You can feed the cockroach to your lizard and then you've got a problem. So remember, always let it set and cool down first. The storage box that I use, 42 litre I think, I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that. So what I've done was egg crates. Now egg crates are probably the best, especially when used with the larger eggs you get from a business. If you go into maybe a kitchen, or you know anybody that works in a kitchen, they could maybe get you quite a lot. As where I do save mine and keep mine up, obviously with no egg yolk on them, but yeah, there's a good 100 or so there. What I do is I have to cut them into shape just so they fit in this box. For feeding content, I give them orange once every 2 weeks to a month. This helps them breed the citrus and the fruit. For some reason, it just gets them going. Chicken pellets, I use chicken pellets. Soft pellets are the best, as they contain protein, the fats and everything the cockroaches need. So like I said earlier on, if you're feeding it to your lizard, you want to make sure it's all safe. I have Layers pellets. I've been doing this for a while. I've been feeding my lizards in this, so they're very healthy. They get the best of the best. And sometimes I will Nutriball. If this camera focuses, I don't think it wants to, but this adds a wee bit more calcium to the mix, which I haven't done yet, but everything seems to be going great. My lizards, I used to keep water dragons, bearded dragons. Everything is perfect for this, for dubia roaches, as they give you the most protein and other stuff for your lizards. This is one of my lizards. I've only had him for about a year or so, and he's doing great. I have a female in hiding, as she's due to lay some eggs soon, which is another good sign of her getting loads of protein and very active, very healthy. I also have more eggs in there from them, so there's another good sign that they're very healthy, and so on and so forth. There's different ways of doing this, but this is my method, and I will now show you. I started off with a couple of 100 dubia roaches, and there we go. This is a lifetime supply of food for me. Now I do give my lizards varied bits of banana, not all the time, because the potassium is quite lethal in very large doses. So just every once in a while, crushed banana and whatnot, and you can give it to cockroaches, but I don't do so. The citrus seems to be enough, gives them the liquid they need. The pellets give them the calcium, and then more calcium on top of the Nutriball, but the Nutriball is optional. What I do then after here is just pour the cockroaches into the tub and let them sort themselves out. Let them wait for a while, and then once they get breeding again, that's when I start feeding them off one by one. I feed about maybe 6 cockroaches to my lizards at a time. If they eat more, I give them more, but obviously a fat lizard is not a very healthy lizard, as some may not think, but that is not the way to go. Anyway, this is the video of how I breed cockroaches and what I give them, setup, etc. And the tape you may have noticed around the edges is for them to stop climbing, because adults don't climb, but the small ones do. Thanks. Bye.